Hey traders, this is Shegun Chat 247. I train traders how to trade in harmony with the market. Successful trading is knowing what to do and doing what you know. The knowing part is very simple, but the doing part is the not easy part. That is why most people struggle in trading. This afternoon, my focus is on the pound US dollar. We're currently buying now because we've seen a pullback and a completed wave structure on the 15 minutes chart. Okay, the level of engagement, the area that we are expecting the pullback to get to is 131.30. Okay, this thing here has turned to kind of a downtrend on the 1 hour chart. Okay, if I look at the 1 hour chart straight away, we can see we have a momentum low 30123. That means we are expecting a pullback, and there is a higher, you can see the pullback is coming in now. There's a higher probability that price will come and break this low again. The caveat is this: if this price should get to the 131.30, okay, this correction is going to be deeper than a normal correction, because the 4 hour chart will likely turn to a correction as well. That means this wave is going to be stronger on the 15 minutes chart, and that is what we are buying here. So the thing I want to do now is to quickly update the range number. Okay, so we're in New York session, so I'm just going to look at the number, which is 5. Very good. So the range is 5. Very, you can see the average is 933, 9.3. Now this is 5, is way below the average. Okay, and that is a good thing for us to see, because we want a price or a pair that's going to move in one direction basically. Okay, and that gives us a high probability that if this buying is successful, price is going to move in one direction. Before I delve into more analysis, I just want to share with you quickly the Canadian dollar Japanese yen trade we took. I closed the trade there. Now you can see the pullback is coming in. This is a good trade. The trend has turned to the upside on the short term. We're expecting a reset of the trend. After the reset, we can then look at buying again the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, but not this session. I'm not going to touch it right now, but the pound dollar looks good for us to get involved in. Okay, so what we have on the 15 minutes chart is 0 1 no 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, and as you can see, the 5 gave us extended move, which is something that is to be expected. They traded below the 4 daily low. Okay, what we want to see, look at this here. Let me hide some of these too. uh, so we have a cleaner chart. You can see the New York session range, very tiny, 5 pips. That is a good thing. So once we start to break above this opening range, we should see a nice move. We have a couple of key levels here. The 4 daily low, we are trading above it. The 3 daily low is still above the price. We have the 1 daily low. We traded 3 waves down below the 1 daily low. Okay, in most cases that is enough. Sometimes on odd occasion, they may come and break this structure and start to go down. Okay, so that is to be determined. We're going to look at what is happening uh, based when the price gets to each of these structures. If we manage to escape here and trade comfortably above the 1 daily high, 1 daily low, okay, this here is the next area. This is the area that we want to sell from, as long as the correction is not happening on the 4 hour chart. That is very important. That information on the 4-hour chart is always important. What we are doing now is we are trading the secondary trend based on the current wave structure. Okay, but that is okay because we can control our risk. If this thing go out of hand, we will close the trade when the price, if the price come below this low here, which is the 137.69. Okay, but right now we are okay. Price is doing as we expected it to do after the completed wave structure. We've seen the market structure low of the day followed by lower low, higher low, and a higher close. That is good enough for us to take the trade, and the expectation is for price to give us a strong pullback. Okay, for this session, the New York session, the range of the pound US dollar has been acceptable for the last two sessions, the London session and the Tokyo and the New York session, sorry. So our expectation is for us to see a nice move in the price. Remember, again, I'm repeating myself from what I said earlier this morning, the portfolio selection we did yesterday, the picture in the pound US dollar is bullish, 59%, and we want to, if possible, trade in the direction of the bias that we have before the market open for the week. So I'm going to pause this right here and let's see how the price develops. Guys, I want to show you something quickly on this 4-hour chart. Okay, this is very important. Some people may say, why are we doing what we're doing? But the information that the price gives is always, I always say price is the leading indicator anyway. I said yesterday we have a bullish move. This move here is a bullish move. This is wave structure one. Okay, and what we can see here, if you look at the low here, this is a momentum low. The low of this candle, that is the lowest candle after this swing, that is the 130877. Okay, and the first candle that came here, the close of this candle is very important, 130882. That means it closed above this candle with 0.1 pips. That is very important. So this low is still valid as wave 2. Okay, as long as we don't close below, the 4-hour candle did not close below 130877. If that is the case and we start to see a pullback, a green dot candle like this on this 4 hours, we are not going to sell. Okay, that means this thing is going to continue and break the high here, 132.39. That is fantastic if that is the case. Okay, that means we actually find ourselves in a very low risk trade for a strong move to the upside. Okay, I was saying this yesterday. When you squeeze the chart, you suddenly have a mental clarity of what is going on the chart. Okay, you can see this move is very strong. 1 2 3 4 5, followed by a reset, and this thing could be the beginning of a new strong trend to the upside in the pound US dollar. Okay, so that's basically that for now. Okay, I saw that and I said I will share it here. Okay, for anybody that is willing to take the pound. That is the picture. Unless price close below here, then it invalidates everything that I've just said. Now we can look for selling, but if it doesn't close below that candle low 130877, then buying is the only call for me in the pound US dollar. Okay, so we have a green dot candle coming above the opening range. Okay, that is good enough. This here, and the stop loss will come. Initial stop loss has to be below here because anything can still happen, but we have a high probability trade that this thing is going to, we're not going to sell here because of the information we have here. Okay, and then expectation is for price to rally. We might still see the fifth wave on this 1 hour chart, but from experience that will be a higher lower low. Okay, to correct the current move, we expect this to give us a complete wave structure if it breaks above all these lows. Okay, and then we can then take profit and look to buy again another time. Or if you are, because this is a strong swing trade, if you are the ones that like to keep your trade on, you can keep it on for a continuation move. Okay, but this here is a trend continuation setup on the pound US dollar. The risk here is 130.72, and and that's it basically. I wish you a successful trading day. My name is Shagun Chat 247, and I'll catch you in the next video.